There are several possible explanations as to why Josephus did not record this event. First, Josephus, writing at the end of the 1st century AD, may not have been aware of the slaughter in Bethlehem at the end of the 1st century BC. There were some pivotal events in the 1st century AD that Josephus does not record. For example, the episode of the golden Roman shields in Jerusalem, which was the cause of the bad blood between Herod Antipas and Pontius Pilate, as read in Luke 23:12. It was the Jewish philosopher, Philo of Alexandria, that recorded this event. It should also be pointed out that Josephus got some of his information from Nicholas of Damascus, who was Herod the Great's friend and personal historian. Nicholas may not have recorded such a terrible deed so as not to blacken the reputation of his friend any more than he had to. Second, the massacre might not have been as large as later church history records. The martyrdom of Matthew states that 3,000 babies were slaughtered. The Byzantine liturgy places the number at 14,000 and the Syrian tradition says 64,000 innocent children were killed. Yet Professor William F. Albright, the Dean of American Archaeology in the Holy Land, estimates that the population of Bethlehem at the time of Jesus' birth to be about 300 people. The number of male children, 2 years old or younger, would be about 6 or 7. This would hardly be a newsworthy event in light of what else was going on at the time. Please do not get me wrong, one innocent child being killed is a horrific tragedy. Paul L. Mayer has pointed out, Josephus wrote for a Greco-Roman audience, which would have little concern for infant deaths. Greeks regularly practiced infanticide as a kind of birth control, particularly in Sparta. While the Roman father had the right not to lift his baby off the floor after birth, letting it die. Josephus, even if he knew of the slaughter of the innocents, would have deemed this episode unimportant in light of all the other monumental events going on at the time of the death of Herod the Great, thus not including it in his writings.